This model kit review is of the M151A2. Looks like a little Jeep here, and it's a 1/35th scale model by Tamiya, and it also includes the tow missile launcher. And there's some more pictures of it, some drawings. They always have such great drawings on the side with these Tamiya models. There's another version of it, and I don't really see any dimensions anywhere, so we'll have to look that up. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so let's have a look over here. First we'll open up this set of screws. And obviously this is a smaller vehicle, so even though it's 1/35th scale, it's still smaller. Here we've got our main, looks like the chassis as well as the base. Got our windshield there. Molding quality is pretty good, nice and clean. We've got, looks like part of our hood there. There's the front grille with lights, steering wheel. Controls for the inside. We've also got the sides here, and then the rear. Got some pipes, exhaust, and so on. Got a nice weapon there. It's all very nicely molded. It's pretty clean. No flashing really or mold lines. Over here we've got our wheels. We've got 5 with the spare. There they are. Nicely molded. Here's the other side of the wheels, and then the hubs there. We've got a little figure here. Looks like they're starting to drive. Maybe you've got a helmet there to go on the head, and we've got a shovel as well as seats. Here's our axle, rear axle, put your front axle there. Some suspension parts, more suspension parts there, and then more seats. We've got some fuel tanks. Well, again, this is also very nicely molded. I don't really see too many mold lines, little ones there, but on the whole really nice. Let's have a look over here. This is probably for the tow missile launcher, and we've also got our decals. There's the glass. Looks like it's clear, flexible plastic. It's very flexible. And we've got all our decals. So over here we've got our there's the missile launcher, some seats. I really don't know what most of these parts are, but they're molded nicely. I've got a shovel there, some radio equipment. Okay, let's have a look at our instructions, and here are some details about the about this Jeep. There's a picture of a real one there. Looks like a little snorkel, so they can drive underwater. And so we start off with our chassis here, including our suspension and axle. There's the subframe going on with suspension. Then we've got, so if you're going to do the Army version, you're supposed to cut those parts off. So we put the guidance control together there, and then our wheels, and all the parts go onto the base of the this is the top side of the Jeep, and then we put the front window together, and we're going to put our wheels on as well as our seats, radio equipment, and front grille. There's the front windshield along with the instrument panel. Now here's our driver figure, and that's the camouflage. You're supposed to do it with those colors. It's reminding our driver figure as well as all the extra parts that we've just made. Here's the front hood going on. Now here's the launcher being put together. Now over here we've got the spare wheel, as well as jerry can or gas cans. And don't forget to make an antenna using a stretch sprue. And showing you some details here with the spare tire. So now we're making the missiles for the tow missile launcher, and those are all then mounted on the side of the car. So lots of little extra details. Now for the marine version, you don't shorten the bumper, but you also put that snorkel there and the exhaust up so that you don't get water in the engine. So here are the colors needed and some details about how to put the decals on. So here are the different versions, and that's the Army version, and here's the Marine version. So all in all, this is a great quality model, typical Tamiya quality, lots of details and extras, molding quality is good, some nice decals. It'll be a great build.